Good morning. Hey guys, what's up? It's Maddie and I'm back with another video today. So as I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to Alaska this week. I have a bunch of family that live up there and one of my cousins is getting married this weekend and it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. And I have been to Alaska before. I've been there twice, but I was under the age of 10 both times that I went there. So I don't really remember it very much at all. I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I pack for the trip and also as I just like prep for the trip. I have a couple errands that I need to run today and ideally I will get my nails done before I go, but I don't know if I actually have time for that. So we shall see about that. But I know I need to go to CVS. I would like to go to Target and possibly Ulta also. And then I just have like a bunch of like random things that I need to do today. So let's check out my to-do list. Before I go on trips, I always like to make like a master to-do list of things that I need to do before I go so that I don't forget absolutely anything. And I've actually done a few of these things so far, so I'm gonna check a couple things off. I hand washed the clothes that I needed to hand wash. That's the only thing that I've actually done today. The other two things I did yesterday. Today is Monday and I'm leaving on Wednesday, so I have like 2 days to get all of that stuff done and also to pack everything. So now I'm gonna show you my very extensive packing list. I've made 2 pack with me videos before. I did one when I was going on a trip to India and Indonesia for 3 weeks, so I have a whole like pack with me for South Asia video. It's huge. I packed a lot of stuff and that's also just like one of my favorite videos I've ever made, so definitely check it out. And then I also did a pack with me to go camping for the first time video last summer. And if you can tell from those videos, I love packing and I love just like getting ready for trips because it's like building up the anticipation, and I also love being super organized about it. So as an example of that, here is my packing list for this trip, and I literally put like absolutely everything that I want to pack on this, so if it looks like a lot, that's because it is. Here we have all of the clothes that I'm going to be packing in my suitcase and some shoes, and then I have all of my toiletries that I want to pack, other random things that I want to pack, and then the things that I'm going to put in my carry-on. Today is going to be a lot of like tracking down all of these things, putting them in one place, and putting them into packing cubes, and then like tomorrow I'll do like the final touches and put everything actually like in the suitcase and pack it all up, zip it all up, and get ready for the airport. To start on this massive to-do list, I have a few like easy tech things that I can do. I feel like there's a lot of prep work that goes into like getting your tech ready to go on trips. As you guys know, I got this iPad like a couple months ago and I've actually never paired it with my Bluetooth headphones because I pretty much only use those to work. But these are the best for airplanes because they're like so noise canceling. I love them. They're Sony's and I feel like their name is like WCH700 or something like that. Like they don't have a normal name. These are a must for the plane and I know I'm going to be using my iPad a lot on the plane. So I need to pair these with my iPad and then I'm going to charge these up so that they're ready to go. The battery on these lasts for like something insane like 200 hours, so I'm gonna need to charge them once and I probably won't even need to bring my charger and charge them on the trip, but I will bring the charger because, you know, I'm like that. It's a little bit later. I just kind of like messed around. I didn't really do anything productive for the past hour or two, so I decided that it's actually time to get going. I made myself a chai, of course. It's actually really, really good today. I'm about to head to Ulta and possibly CVS. I have my list of things that I need to get. And I realized that I'm pretty sure I can find all of it at Ulta, so I might not even need to go to CVS, which is great. My sister reminded me that there is an Ulta like literally 5 minutes from my house that I completely forgot about. I'll show you everything that I get and then we'll be back to the house and packing for the rest of the day. Guys, that was successful, but I just spent way too much money. Oh my goodness. Okay, so where do I even start? The thing about going into Ulta and stores that are similar to Ulta is that you just see things that you've heard people talk about, so you're like, oh, I should try that. And that is what I fell victim to today. So let's start with the things that I actually went there for. I wanted to get, so obviously I'm leaving on my trip in 2 days and I can't ship anything in the amount of time that I need. I love the Glossier Brow Flick so much, but obviously I couldn't get it in time, and I've heard that this is a great alternate to that, so I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen. Plain old eyeliner from Maybelline, because I usually use Glossier Brow Flick for that, but I've run out of it, so I figured I would go back to just like an old staple. And I also needed new mascara, and they didn't have the one that I usually like from Maybelline, so I got this one called Total Temptation. I also got some clips slash, they're like big bobby pins basically, and I really need these with my short hair. And now the things that I definitely did not go there for, but somehow got them. So I've heard so many good things about this. It is the Tula Skincare Glow and Get It, and it's like an eye balm. It's basically supposed to like cool, brighten, and prevent wrinkles around your eyes, which I'm here for all of those things. So I got this. It was on the more expensive side, but I've definitely been eyeing it for a long time. It was like $28. So I'm really excited to try this. 3 more things. I feel like anytime I go into a CVS or any sort of makeup store, I have to get a lip product. Like, there is something wrong with me when it comes to lip products. Like, I just feel like I can never have enough of them. So I got this one because it looks super cool. I love the packaging. It's Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. So it's like, the tip of it is kind of like a pencil. It's not gonna focus, but the tip of it's kind of like a crayon, and I just really like this color, and I don't really have anything this color. It's more pinky than I normally go. So I'm gonna try this. These two were just like really cheap things that I found at the end, and I was like, you know what, I need these. So I got this Ultra Precise brow pencil from ELF, or ELF, I don't freaking know what you call it. And I just got this because it has a spoolie at the bottom, and believe it or not, this was cheaper than just getting a spoolie, which is so dumb. So this was only $3. And then I got a concealer from ELF because it was $5, and it supposedly has hyaluronic acid in it. I got this, and because the concealer that I have had for so long. I have the Glossier Stretch Concealer, and it still works, but like, I should probably get a new one. So I'm gonna try this in the meantime and see how it goes. The last thing that I got is wipes for my sister because she needed some. That is my grand Ulta haul, and now I can cross that off my list of things that I need to do. I'm gonna take you through my process of like how I pack. So how I like to start off is first making a list of absolutely everything I would want, and then putting it all in one place and looking at it being like, okay, if this all fits in an ideal world, this is what I would take. But in reality, I am such an overpacker, so there's no way that I'm actually gonna take all of this stuff. But here's my pile of that genre of stuff. In an ideal world, I would be taking everything in this laundry basket, which is clearly too much stuff for 10 or 12 days. So let's figure out what I can roll out. Here's the final decisions on what I've decided to bring. We've got a bunch, well no, we have 3 tank tops and then some like athletic-y tops because I know we'll be doing like hiking and outdoorsy stuff. And then a few nicer tops. Then we've got all of my workout clothes right here because I know we'll be working out a lot. And then I have 2 pairs of shorts and like a shawl cover-up thing. Over here we have athletic shorts, joggers, 2 pairs of leggings. I think that should be enough. 2 sets of like comfy pajama clothes, 3 t-shirts, 2 linen pants. And then I also have jeans that are drying. And then I have a cute linen dress, another set that I'm bringing. This is a sweatshirt, and then I have a sweater, another sweatshirt, a cardigan, and a sweatshirt. Over here I have a, you can't really tell, but it's actually green, a green like button down, which I can throw over any top, and it makes it look so much cuter automatically. Then I have a warm fuzzy cardigan, which is bulky, but I feel like it's worth it. And then 2 tops, which I might only take one of these depending on how much room I have. Then these were all the things that I ruled out of bringing, so kudos to me for actually not bringing everything that I planned on bringing. Figured I would do a little check-in after all of those montages. I pretty much have my suitcase packed when it comes to clothes, underwear, socks, all of that kind of stuff. The only things that I'm waiting for are things that are drying. Am I in focus right now? The only things that I'm waiting on are the things that are drying from when I did laundry this morning. So those will have to wait, but everything besides that is in, and I'm feeling so accomplished. I figured we would do a little check-in with my to-do list, and since we last spoke, I have filmed packing. Can check that off. And that's it. Anticlimactic moment. I feel like I'm just doing so much stuff, but apparently I like didn't write down the right things for me to be checking off. So after doing all of that packing, I think I'm going to just like chill and watch a show for a little bit, probably Great British Baking Show, and do some of the things that I have to do on my computer before I leave, and maybe make dinner because it's 5:15 now. Maybe I'll make dinner in a little bit. Maybe I'll have a little snack. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm like kind of feeling a little stressed that I'm like unprepared for the trip as a whole, but it's gonna be fine, right? It's just like I haven't traveled in so long. Like it's so weird to be going on a trip, but it's gonna be great. Okay, it is now Tuesday, which means that we are leaving tomorrow, which is crazy. Like I can't believe that I'm getting on a plane tomorrow. I'm so excited, but I'm also a little frantic. So to make me feel better, let's go through my to-do list and my packing list and see what I have to do that's left. So I returned the dresses that I need to return, did my eyebrows. Oh, I need to download my music and videos and shows that I want to have. And I also need to do a last minute laundry, which will be super easy, and then charge my camera. That's very important. Made sure that my laptop has everything it needs on it. Okay. So that's pretty good. I don't know if you can really tell, but I have most everything checked off now. Now for my packing list. Let's see how this is doing. I feel like some of the things that I washed yesterday that I was like, I'm still waiting for them to dry. I'm still waiting for some of them to dry. Those aren't here yet, but I got together all of my like socks, underwear, bras, all of that kind of stuff so I can check that stuff off. And I also have my raincoat now. I really don't have that much that I need. What's tough about this is that tomorrow I am going into the office for work from 8 to 12, and then I'm leaving at 12, picking Ryan up at the apartment, coming to my dad's house, meeting everybody here, and then we're leaving from here at 2. So that means that I have like no time basically. So I need to figure out like how I'm gonna do like all of my toiletries, because I need to use them tomorrow morning to like get ready. So that means that I can't pack them until tomorrow morning. So I hate that about toiletries. Like I wish that you could pack everything in advance. Like certain things I have mini versions of, so those I have, but like all of my makeup and like my toothbrush and stuff. So let's go to like my actual suitcase and see how everything's doing. All right, it is now 8:45 the night before we are leaving. Am I in focus? It is now 8:45 the night before we are leaving. I think I have finally finished like basically packing. So now I'm gonna show you everything that I packed, how I packed it, and all of that stuff. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. On this side, these are like all of my like hangout clothes, like pajamas, sets, and also a couple pairs of shorts. Under here, we have a few of my just like regular clothes, like going out of the house. This is my dress that I'm gonna be wearing to the wedding. And then pajamas. This is a hack. When you're packing and you're arriving somewhere at nighttime, put your pajamas at the top of your suitcase so that you can get them right when you get there. And then I also have my jeans, and then underwear and socks right there. And then I always like to use this little area for like random things that I can stash. So I have like a bathing suit and a belt right there. And then this side is kind of just everything else. A few of my shoes down there, a sweatshirt, Birkenstocks, and then I think I have more clothes right there, yeah. And then these are all of my toiletries. This is like random things like lip glosses and just like things that I didn't want to put in my carry-on bag. More clothes under here, a dress, 2 books, The Silent Patient and Bridgerton, or The Duke and I in the Bridgerton series, and then a crossbody bag for the wedding. And here we have my carry-on bag. So I'm just gonna briefly tell you everything that I have in here. I have my journal, my iPad, a small book that's really good. You guys should all read it. It's called On Tyranny by Timothy Snyder. Then a little notebook, which I keep my to-dos in. Passport, my portable charger. That's a must for traveling. This is new. This is a like charging cord organizer. It's so handy. I love it. Well, my camera just died. Love that for me. But now it's all charged. So I'm gonna continue showing you what I'm bringing. So the last, what I left off with was this cool charger organizer. This is going to hold all of my masks for the trip. I think I'm gonna bring like 5 masks. They're all drying from the laundry. So I'm gonna bring this to keep it organized. My blue light glasses, 2 nicer pieces of jewelry, which I wanna keep in this bag just because I don't wanna lose them. I don't wanna be worrying about them. Bluetooth headphones, which I talked about earlier. These are the best. Canon AE1 film camera, which is my pride and joy. I'm so excited to take film pictures in Alaska. It's gonna be amazing. The last thing I have in here is my book that I'm currently reading, which is The Forgotten Kingdom by Signe Pike, which is such a good book. It's the second one in the series that I love. Last thing that I have with this bag is my Nalgene, which is just attached to the bag with the carabiner clip. Now I'll show you what I'm taking in my crossbody bag. This is just gonna be my personal item when I go on the plane. And this just has like easy things to like grab and go. It has my sunglasses, some lip balm from Glossier, the pen, 2 different types of hand sanitizer. I have like a gel one and a spray one. Then I have some hand lotion, some solid perfume, and then I have my wallet. And that's pretty much it for this bag. Keeping it very light. I'm sure my phone will also end up in here, and also my camera will probably be in here. So that's what is in this bag. The last things that I wanted to show you are things that I just didn't put in my suitcase yet. And that is this baseball cap. I feel like it's just good to always bring a baseball cap on trips because you never know. Then I'm bringing this Fjallraven backpack just because it's so thin, like it's like basically nothing, and it's nice to have. And then I might bring this canvas tote bag if I still have room. I'll probably have room, so I'll probably bring this. But those are the only 3 things that I'm waiting to put in my suitcase until tomorrow morning.